Okay, finally, this is the third time I made this because I didn't have enough memory on the memory card the first two times, so excuse me if I am less than excited. No, I am excited. It's only taken me half an hour to get this far. So, anyways, this is my weekly update for my Lorong Living Paleo Challenge, and how's it going? Awesome! I mean, it's as awesome as I'm doing as well as I perform to the best of my abilities, so that's why it's awesome. And me performing to the best of my abilities on the benchmark gave me a rank of 938 out of almost 7,000 people. So, I mean, it's not like super high, obviously, but it's also not, hey, I'm in the top quarter, so I will take it. And that just means that I will be, well, hopefully that means that I'll be ranked even higher. I'm expecting to improve more than other competitors, so I expect to be like at least top 500 when I do these benchmark lots again, so we'll see how that goes. And the diet, it fluctuates with where you're ranked because of everyone who's eating perfectly it just throws you out a number. But I'm expecting some people to start cheating, and it won't be this kid. So, anyways, and you can't really figure out where you're ranked overall until the end. And unless I feel like whipping out my stats and multiplying these decimals and percentages, and which I really don't want to, but I may once the competition progresses to a point where it's more than like two numbers to figure out. So anyways, so yeah, lots of progress to make, but I'm happy with with how I'm doing so far. So my diet, let's talk about pros and cons. Pros, I feel really good. I eat a ton of food and I won't get any fatter because it's all healthy food. Cons, I don't get to eat anything delicious. There's no Starbucks, there's no pay weight, there's no butter. I mean, I didn't really think I used butter that much, but when you're cooking and a recipe calls for butter and you're like, how about a substitute olive oil? Not quite the same taste. Anyways, I try to not even use olive oil really, so just kind of dry cooking, which luckily I think with allergies I don't really have that good of taste anyway, so I just am fine with eating bland food, so whatever. I feel pretty good. I have noticed that I feel like when I pick up a bar, weight that is, it feels a little heavier than it does normally. And I mean, really, I've lost like a little over 5 pounds and I'm already feeling weaker. That's just sad. But maybe it's just a combination of the diet and the weight loss and maybe not getting quite enough sleep. So anyways, so I feel that way, but then today I got a PR on my overhead squat, which is really exciting. Yeah, and it wasn't like super shaky either, which is also, I probably could have gone a little higher, but everyone says if you PR, only do it once, don't try to do it a second time. So for one time, I actually listened and I just took the plus 10 pounds and stopped. So this is what an overhead squat looks like if you don't know, which I'm pretty sure none of my family does. Just get the bar over like this, I think you can see, and then lock it out and squat down. It has to be below parallel, I wouldn't have to go that low though, and then come back up. And that's it, and so my new PR is at 125 pounds, so my last one was 115, so I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah, and then tonight I went running because I was just like, I need to start doing more cardio and kind of lean out. Not that CrossFit doesn't have cardio aspects to it, but, you know, I don't really swim with my shoulders, so I'm going to start running. So I ran a 1.5 mile stretch, ran a 1.5 mile, and yeah, I felt really good, and I was actually running, and I wasn't jogging, and minus tripping in a median at a red light, and of course I trip on my bad ankle, so then I'm like limping for a block, but, you know, it's me we're talking about here, so as to be expected. Yeah, I felt really good, and I didn't bring a clock because I didn't want to be depressed with how slow I was going, but after I started running, I wish I had, because I was actually going a pretty good pace for me. So, yeah. So, how are my goals coming along? Let's see. So, I want to do 10 pull-ups in a row. Today, I was like, let's see where I'm at. I'm at 2, which is basically the same thing, but I can do a lot of 1 reps a lot easier, and I'm sure that's because of the weight, but I'm also trying to do them overhanded like this instead of holding it like this, wrap my thumb around the bar and like that instead of having my thumb under the bar, which just makes your grip fall off. And usually I used to do them underhanded, which is more of a bicep workout, which is a lot easier for me, but everyone tells me if you want to be a good CrossFitter, no one does it like this. So I kind of want to be a good CrossFitter and do it like that to prove them wrong, but then the other part of me is like, maybe it's not possible because you have to learn to kip, and anyways, so I'm working on that. And then my other goal, so pull-ups, so I'm trying to do the workouts without a band, which just makes the workouts a lot harder and a lot longer, and it's just like, it's so humbling to just stand on the box and have your hands on a pull-up bar and not actually be able to get over it and have to rest. It sucks, but I'm getting stronger. So then I'm working on my handstand walking, which is kind of a joke right now because I didn't do any training this week. I had a giant knot in my trap, and I've spent 3 days massaging it myself, and it's just, I need to go get a professional massage, and that's not happening. So anyways, we're just playing that one day to day. So I haven't really practiced, but I will attempt to do a handstand hold to see if by some miracle it's improved from the last time, which was actually quite horrible. So maybe I'll actually get a good hold for y'all this time. And by good, I mean a second. And that's not going to happen. Number 2. And 3. So, anyways, I used to never be able to even get up and stay up. And then the other things I'm doing to train my muscles are handstand holds on the wall, and then I'm supposed to be able to do shoulder taps, so when I walk out, which I'll show you in a minute, I'm supposed to do this. That's not happening. I think I'm going to skip that like a baby who skips crawling and goes straight to walking. I'm going to skip this and just go straight to walking. It's not going to happen for me. And then doing handstand push-ups to just kind of strengthen moving. I don't know. I don't even know if that's just a self-inflicted workout. I don't know that anyone says to do that. So this is what the holds are, just jumping up like this. So just kind of getting on the wall like that and just staying like this for like 60 seconds, a minute, whatever. And then push-ups, you just go down